Alexis the Monster. Once upon a time, there was a monster named Alexis, and she got lost and found her way to the laboratory. And then, Adriana found Alexis and led her home. Finally, Alexis got home and went trick-or-treating with her friends. The end.
Wally and the Big Mystery.
Before sunrise, Wally went to an abandoned school to see where his friend Blob was. Wally walked inside and heard a plop sound.
All of a sudden,
Something wet dropped in front of Wally. He realized it was his friend Blob. After Wally found Blob, they both left the school and went
trick-or-treating.
The end.
The end.
Pink Scary Sunset.
Pink went to the pumpkin patch at sunset. She wanted to get a pumpkin for Halloween the next day. It was getting dark. Pink heard a loud noise and got scared. She ran behind a pumpkin. It was just Mika the dog. Pink patted Mika on the head. She got her pumpkin, and her and Mika went home.
Mommy Mystery.
At midnight, Harper went to
The haunted house.
When she went to the
Haunted house.
she saw a mummy, and it scared her. The mummy needed help to find her baby, and Harper said that she would help the mummy. Then Harper helped the mummy.
Get her baby.
The baby was in the haunted house dressed in a spooky costume.
Once there was a monster named Rory, and he had a pet dinosaur named Rory as well. They found themselves in a scary laboratory. Then Rory lost his pet. Then Rory found an evil scientist. Rory was scared at first, but then the scientist gave Rory his pet back. The scientist wasn't evil anymore.
The sunset on this day.
The three friends.
The few friends ate a lovely Halloween candy.
Fishy went for a walk at night.
It started to rain. Fishy sees a house and goes in. But out of nowhere, he hears, "Help! I'm stuck!" He found Go last, his friend. He was stuck in a spider web. Fishy helped him out and they left after the rain stopped. The end.
Garbage trucks, scary times. On a night of a full moon, Garbage Truck the Zombie went to a pumpkin patch. A mystery needed to be solved there, and he wanted to solve it. Garbage Truck the Zombie found out that the mystery was his friend taking all the pumpkins.
Haunter the Ghost by Nicole. One spooky night during a rainstorm, Haunter the Ghost decided that he wanted to go to the pumpkin patch. When Haunter got to the pumpkin patch, he made an unusual discovery, a family of talking pumpkins. "Hello," said one of the pumpkins. "My name is Patrick." "Nice to meet you, Patrick," said Haunter. "I'm Haunter." Haunter and Patrick decided to go trick-or-treating together, and they became best friends. The end.
Rainstorm hit the haunted house. Back the vampire in the haunted house during a rain But the vampire
Was scared
he was scared.
because he heard an unusual noise.
He heard an unusual noise.
Nay,
But the vampire went upstairs
to discover
discovered
the noise was only
the noise was only
rain all along.
rain all alone.
Nice job.
Trixie's Halloween.
Written and illustrated by
Alexa.
and Peyton. One Halloween night, before sunrise, Trixie the witch entered a spooky laboratory. She was going through her hat, trying to find her wand, when she was scared by a ghost. Finally, Trixie found it and said,
Abracadabra.
and turned the ghost into a frog. Then she left the laboratory to go home and get ready to go trick-or-treating.
The end.
Witchy was flying on her broom in a rainstorm. She came across a laboratory with a mad scientist in it. She says, a mystery must be solved. She snuck into the laboratory and saw him creating a suit for Batman. Silly me, she thought. The end.
Scary the Ghost Halloween Night. It was a Halloween night, and Scary the Ghost went to the haunted house to get some candy. When Scary asked for some candy, the evil witch didn't get Scary any. So Scary went to the fridge of the witch's house and took some candy from the mean witch, and they had a great Halloween night. The end.
Creepy old mommy says today.
It was a long night. Right before the sunrise, Sky Ranger Mummy was awake.
But there was a problem.
A puppy was stuck in a pumpkin patch. Say, oh no.
Oh no!
Good thing Sky Ranger Mummy had a rope with him. He pulled the puppy out with his rope.
And then he brought him home.
Screeched the pitch-black crow. It was Halloween night, and a certain witch was casting her spell. Well, trying. You would think that there would be more bones in a graveyard, complained Robust, the witch. Robust needed these bones for a dark spell to take over the world. Aha, found some. She took the dirty bones and placed them into a bubbling green cauldron and started her spell. Twirling her hand over the busy cauldron, she chanted, "Hocus pocus," over and over, until, boom! A flash of dark, black fog erupted, and out came two dark and mysterious figures from the cauldron. "Hello!" exclaimed everyone in unison. "Who are you?" And again said in unison, "Why, I'm Robust." And again they said in unison. "What?" screamed the real Robust. "It must have backfired." "Well, better luck next time," they all breathed out.
Liam saves the day.
Written and illustrated by Liam and Blake. During a rainstorm on a Halloween night, Ghosty the Ghost went to the graveyard to meet some friends. Then, suddenly, he got lost and fell down a hole. Says Ghosty.
Where am I?
He asks. He found himself in a dark room full of bats.
Ah!
He screams. He must be rescued.
Help.
He yells. Then out of nowhere comes Liam the Superboy and his buddy Blake the Soccer Man. They swept in and saved Ghosty. Da 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 da.
Ghosty could not believe how heroic the duo was.
Thanks,
Says Ghosty. After that, they went trick-or-treating together. The end.
Which Boo-Boo's evil potion? One dark and scary Halloween night, Witch Boo-Boo was making an evil potion in the graveyard. Witch Boo-Boo was working on an evil potion to turn little kids into bears to eat adults. When her potion was done, the potion didn't work, and they turned into friends and they went trick-or-treating.
Zombie Discovery, written and illustrated by Alex and Owen. Once upon a time, there was a princess who ruled all the land except one single haunted house. One day she was going for a walk and tripped right into the haunted house. When she stood up, she screamed. There was a zombie who said, "No, stop, I'm friendly. Will you stay and have tea?" She said yes, it was wonderful. Later that day, the queen added the haunted house to her kingdom. The end.
Pencil's trick-or-treating night.
Pencil trick-or-treating.
There was a ghost named Pencil. He went to the dark, stormy woods. When he went to the woods, he saw a girl, and she was scared of the dark, so he helped her get out of the woods.
Then they went trick-or-treating with their friends.
Goss the Ghost by Carter. On a night with a full moon, it was Halloween. Goss was going to trick-or-treat. Goss walked in the haunted house to look for some candy, and then he gets lost in the haunted house. Goss's dog goes missing, but then he finds his dog and they go trick-or-treating. And when they are done, they will eat the candy together.
Halloween, here we come.
Hi, my name is Boy Guy. I'm here in an abandoned school. I hope I don't see any ghosts.
Boo! Stormtrooper scared the ghost, and then he became the friend with Boy Guy.
Thank you.
Zombie Man's Awesome Adventures by Ethan. Once upon a time, there was a zombie at the abandoned school named the Zombie Man. It was very late, and he had to get home, but he was lost and scared. It was also before sunset, when the scary humans would arrive, so he had to get home very fast. Then all of a sudden, he ran into the scary, weird cheetah named Fast Man. On his journey home, he was big and scary, and he blocked the way so he could not get home. But Fast Man was nice and decided to guide Zombie Man home to his family. Yes, he is now home. Now he can get to love his family, and now he's done his journey. I hope you enjoyed. The end, and happy Halloween to everyone else. Gustav.
Halloween night with the Headless Horseman.
Once upon a time, there was a vampire that lived in a cave, and his name was Johnny.
One day, the vampire went outside when the sun was going down and went to the pumpkin patch, and he was afraid of the Headless Horseman, so he ran all the way home. Then the Headless Horseman wanted to be friends with Johnny the vampire. He said yes, And so they went trick-or-treating. The end.